What did I do wrong? What did I miss? What went wrong? And all of that. And plan when I'm plan and learn from those lessons and use those lessons to build your next product. Another thing, as a startup founder or co-founder, it's not about the money. It's about the problem you are solving. It's not about the money, it's about the problem you are solving. Because if you look at the money, at some point you will lose your way because, hey, yes, you will make money along the way, that's guaranteed. But don't let it be about the money. Let it be that you are passionate about your product, which is solving a critical solution, a critical problem. Apologies. As a startup co-founder, you need to understand that people are your assets. You can't do it alone. You need people. Yes, you might be the strategy, you might be the, what's the word to use? You might be the vision caster, you might be the one who originated the product and all of that. But you need people to work with you to bring that product to life. Yes, you might bootstrap it, you might have started it from the beginning by yourself. But for you to scale, you will need people. First rule of startups, if you can, don't scale too fast. It's easy to scale fast and crash fast. When you scale fast, sometimes you might not give yourself enough time to learn how to manage and grow the startup. So learn to, if it's a bit slow, be happy. Learn, enjoy the process, enjoy the journey. Because a time will come when you reach the, should I use the word, unicorn status, when maybe millions of people are using your product, millions of people are using your product, you're getting accolades left, right, and center, and all of that. The lessons and the character, let me use the word, that you build during your startup moments are what will keep you when you become the big boy, if I should put it that way. And then for me personally, have fun. Have fun while doing it. There are going to be grueling moments. There are going to be moments you will sleep, you will not sleep, and all of that. But enjoy the process. Enjoy it. Have fun. And be ready to learn. Always learn. You never stop learning. When you never stop learning. You never stop being curious and all of that. So I just want to just mention just those couple of things. It's awesome building a startup. It's awesome. It's an awesome journey. Most of the great products we have today, Flutter Wave, all of them, these were all products that started as a startup. So enjoy the journey, guys. As time goes on, you will learn more. Just keep your head to the ground and enjoy the journey. So I think those would like they would like you usually used to say back then in school. With these few words of mine, I've been able to convince you and not confuse you that you're on the right path with Labs by Bincom on your journey to solving problems, not just local problems, even global problems. All right, Uncle Danny, I sign out from here.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ozoma. I didn't know I was on mute initially. All right. Okay, so we'll be quickly moving into the last part of the session. All right, so we can all go back and enjoy our weekend. All right. We'll be dividing us into breakout rooms now. So just give me a minute. All right. So now, where are we having breakout rooms, right? We need to start practicalizing some of the things you listened to in Labs by Bincom so far. All right. In terms of finding a problem and thinking of solutions to that problem. All right. So I'll be dividing us into two teams. Yeah, two teams now. All right, to two breakout rooms, right? Basically, what you are doing is you are discussing problems, right? You can find around you, right? Problems you think, either problems you've been thinking to solve before now, or problems you've just noticed, but you've not really thought of a solution to it, right? Discuss it, bring those problems into your breakout room, discuss it with people with you in your breakout room, right? If you have enough time to think of solutions, excuse me, think of solutions to this problem. Fantastic. All right. We'll come back. All right. And each team would have somebody present whatever you've discussed from different problems to whichever solutions you've been able to discuss as a team, all right, while in the breakout room. Then we'd really love to listen to different things or different ideas we bring to the table. Then we'll call it a wrap for today. All right. Do we all understand this? Or should I go by it again?
Can you go back and recap, please?
All right. So I'll be dividing everybody here into two breakout rooms, like two groups right now. Right. Then you would get to number one, discuss with each other. You can introduce each other, get to know each other, your career tracks and all that. Introduction again. Then discuss problems, right? Problems tech can solve, right, around you. Probably, for instance, one I've not found. I think maybe I've not really checked. Might be a tool that does that, right? When I send emails, I want to send emails that will deliver different time zones, right? So that's one problem I have noticed in marketing that I would love to solve. Okay, so there are different problems in the health space, in the educational space, in the fintech space, right? There are different problems, right? Bring those problems into your team, like discuss it right now in your team, right, or in your group. If you have enough time, because you would have limited time to do this, about 30 minutes thereabout, right? Then if you have enough time, discuss solutions, right? Then after that, we'll come back here and each team would have a representative. Remember, we would have just two teams. So each team would have a representative that will present different problems you guys have discussed. Then, if you have solutions to discuss, you present it to us also. Call it a wrap for today. So I'll be creating the breakout rooms now. All right. Please, once the breakout rooms has been created, join your breakout. Please join your breakout room. Just give me a minute. So please immediately your breakout room is created, please join, or your breakout room is open, please join immediately. All right, so please join your breakout rooms. I'm looking forward to the different problems, ideas, solutions you are looking to create or discuss, the solutions you are looking to bring to the table for each team. Okay, who's left? Clinton. Wait, I'm a bit confused. Chika, please join your team. I'm seeing two Clintons here. Which is which? But whichever way, Clinton, you're in room 2.
So you can hear me?
Yes, Clinton, I can hear you. Please join your room. Chika, you've not joined your room yet. Chika, please join your room. Uh, okay. I don't know. Let me know, Chika, when you're ready to join your room. Chika, you can, if you can't find the pop-up, probably go out and come in again so I can add you, assign you to your room. If you can hear me, Chika. Hi, Chika. I noticed you
Sorry, I
were
lost. I had a network issue.
okay, that's fine. So I'm adding you to your room now.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
you should see the pop-up now. Mhm. Hi, everyone. All right, so I think we are waiting for some members of room one to join. So they have a few seconds left. I hope we all had a nice times at our rooms. Do we get to know each other? Do we get to discuss ideas, feedbacks?
Yes. We had a nice time.
All right, great. Glad to hear that. All right. So yeah, so I think everybody's back here, right? All right, so quick one, yeah. Can everybody drop your name and email in the chat box? Please drop your name and email in the chat box so that we can reach out to you on next steps. Drop your mail and email in the chat box. Drop your name and email in the chat box. Drop your name and email in the chat box. Very important. All right, so while we are all doing that, all right, quickly, room one, are you ready? Who is presenting for you? Room one. Who is presenting for you? Can everybody hear me, just to be sure? I'm not
Yes,
saying
we can
Yeah,
hear you.
we can hear you.
I can
all
hear
right, so
you.
who's representing room one?
Okay, we favor
Yeah,
All right,
Favor,
Favor.
yes.
So Favor, you have 4 minutes.
4 minutes. All right.
Yes,
So
4 minutes.
we had a couple of ideas we've talked about. We haven't
Okay.
gotten solutions yet. One of them was in the area of supply chain. To be able to see how we can develop something that will um the enable containers to be tracked. You know, the way we order for something, we track it to see where it is until it gets to us. We are thinking of if we can develop something that can be placed embedded in containers, and the movement of the locations of the container will be tracked until it gets to its final destination. That's one. We also had something from in area of financial inclusivity to be able to help ordinary people to have easy method of payment, cashless payments. And we are looking at borrowing some ideas that are existing in other industry, like in the area of cryptocurrency. There is something about code wallets, which is not exactly what we think of, but we want to see how we can develop something in that area so that an ordinary person will have a means to make payment that is less technical and easy for them to make payments and receive payments on the streets, on the go.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we talked about another one in the area of farming. A system to predict the best time, the best location to plant certain crops that can yield the best produce.
Okay.
That's one something we also considered we could look into, and then we talked about something in the area of inventory,
Okay.
tracking inventory in big malls, helping the big malls. Some of them may have similar thing, but we're looking at creating something that is more sustainable to enable them to track the products they have, states, to help them to know what has been sold, what is left, how much that is buying. Just a system that will do all of those for them and also place order for them.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, room one. I mean, fantastic ideas. Fantastic ideas, right? Okay. So let's quickly move to room two, right? Room two, what
Okay.
ideas do you have for us? What problems do you think we should start thinking of solving?
Room
I like
two.
Favor, I like the e-commerce part, tracking inventory. I think is fantastic. All right, room two, sorry. Who is representing room two?
Yes, it's John Bassi representing room two.
All right, John.
Now in room two, we had a few ideas coming in, and then we looked at them and we arrived at a few which we'll bring in for presentation. The first idea we are looking at is an artisan app or building an artisan solution. Can you hear me? My network
Yes.
is somehow
Yeah,
fluctuating. Can you hear me?
that's fine. You can continue.
Okay. Yes, building an artisan solution where we look at it today, we have a problem of, oh, I need a plumber, I need an electrician, I need so and so person. And then you start running around, start asking questions. Why not have a solution where we can just come into, let's say, an app or a website or something like that, and then we just come in, we are looking for a plumber, and then you look at we have all plumbers with their ratings and the feedback which the people or their consumers have dropped on their portfolio. So you can just choose any one of them, and then they will come and run the service for you. And after the service, the consumer or the customer is enabled to give a feedback on how good this particular artisan was when he came to deliver the service at his or her place. That was the first idea we looked at. Now, next one we looked at.
Just 2 more minutes.
We looked at an AI-powered brand generator where somebody he wants to build a brand. Let's say I want to go into maybe public speaking or something, and then I just want to, like a startup like we are having like this, or let's say we have an app we want to build or something, a company we want to build, and we don't know how to generate a logo, we don't know how to generate all these stuffs. So you can just come into this app, give it a prompt, give it a description, and it will give you something relating, and then you can tweak the idea and tweak it to what you already want. Okay, and then the next one, we looked at a fuel delivery service. A fuel delivery service, especially for people who have generating sets at home, where we can just have a delivery service that you can just stay in the comfort of your home and just press 1 or 2 buttons, and the closest filling station by your side, who is registered with us, will just come and deliver the service and leave. You will not have to leave your home. I think that's the third idea which we looked at. Then finally, we also looked at a location service, where at this particular one, we didn't actually pin it to a particular service. For example, I need to locate the closest NNPC filling station around me because of the pump price reduction which just occurred in town, or which was just announced by NNPC just this afternoon. And I just pick up my app immediately, and then the closest NNPC filling station who is compliant to the announcement, I can just immediately dash down to that place and get fuel and come back without much hassle. I think that's what we looked at.
All right. I'm really excited with the ideas I'm hearing. All right. I like the artisan one. I really like the artisan idea. All right. Good one, everyone. I mean, I love the idea. It shows the creative juices were flowing during the sessions. I mean, I think we have about 7 or 8 ideas, right? Or problems we are looking at solving, especially with the fuel issues we are having in Nigeria currently, right? I mean, having an app or a solution that solves that problem would really be welcome. All right. So thank you all for participating in this last session, bringing different problems and ideas to the table, right? I'm looking forward to these ideas. I'm looking forward to everybody in stage 1 of labs by Bincom. Details of the next steps will be communicated via email by Tuesday, right, to everybody, so I can take the next step. Then would have another meeting with the teams and get started. All right. Is there any question? All right, we need to attend to before we call it a day. Any questions from anybody? Any questions?
Well, not really a question.
Okay.
Between now and the time that we'll meet, do we need to do anything with respect to what we have?
The
What we have
ideas.
job? Yes. Do we need to
No.
do anything, or do we need to hold on until we hear from you?
Yes. So, like I said, an email will be sent out latest on Tuesday to everybody that attended. All right. So just hold on to them. All right. Of course, keep these ideas. All right. By the time you get to stage one, you start discussing it with your team in full, you start researching on these ideas and see how viable some of them are. All right. Yeah, so I think we've come to the end of today's session. All right. Again, expect our emails, check your inboxes, right? This coming week. The next steps will be communicated to everybody. I see some people just joining in, so everybody can leave, but Lawal, Adibowale, and I think one more person joined late. Michael Iwebo. Forgive me if I can't pronounce your name correctly. I can see your hands up. Just hold on. So everybody, you can leave the call now. Thank you so much.
All right, thanks. Take care.
All right. Please enjoy your weekend.
Thank you, Mr. Darren.
Hi, good evening.
Hi, Lawal.
Yeah, hi. Sorry, I joined in a bit late. I've got my alarm popped up, but I think I was caught up. I was just trying to make some meal. That's why I before I could get up, I think the time is really gone. This is my first time, basically,
Okay.
and I just wanted to ask if you had the section recorded, I could just listen to it later on, or do you want to
Okay, so
those of us that come in late through a bit?
all right. So two things here. We'll decide. All right. So we'll decide and let you know on the next step. Either you get a recorded version of this, or you
Okay.
might need to join the next cohort. But we'll decide and let you know. Right. Drop your email in the chat box. The same thing with Michael. Please drop your name and email.
When is the next cohort?
That has not been decided yet. So
because I really don't want it to take so much long. That's why I was asking if so that I could really just get a few glances of what really happened. Then I'm not
you would get, just drop your name and email in the chat box. Would get through to you. Same thing with Mike.
I've just done that.
Okay. Yeah, I've gotten your email. Michael. If Michael, you're still interested, please drop your name and email. All right. Thank you, Michael. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. It was nice talking to you, Michael. You came late, and Lawal. Hopefully, we'll see you in stage one of last Bincom. Have a great weekend.
All right. Thank you. Bye.